Hello, my friends, and greetings from Southern Albania. Përshëndetje. So, guys, I wanted to create a video just to give you an idea of what I look for when I'm choosing a location to set up, to set up shop. I happen to have a few, well, three different regions that I like to spend time in. And I think I found, some good places to post up. What I usually do is when I post up in a region, in a location, I'll use a city. I'll rent an apartment for a year, maybe 2 years, something like that, and I'll use that as a base of operation. And then I'll explore other parts of that country or of that region. So that's what I'm doing here in Saranda in southern Albania. I've been here for a few months and I want to continue to stay here. This will be my European base of operation, and I'll tell you why. So, for example, the first thing that attracts me to Saranda is the size. It's not huge, but it's not tiny, So it's a small urban coastal city. All right, and in the summertime, it's packed with tourists from all over the world. So you can hear just about every language, spoken in Saranda during the summertime because there are tourists from everywhere, which is kind of cool. I don't know if I'll be here during the summer, but I still like that. It's kind of international during those summer months, and there are people that come here all different times of the year, and so it is an attractive, definitely an international location. I would consider it to be international. Now, the thing that really attracts me to Saranda is the access to clean, natural whole foods. For example, there's a bunch of organic fruits and vegetables that are all over the place, all over the city. They're in small corner stores, bodegas. They're in the supermarkets. There's a green market that's in the center of the city that operates every day, and a lot of things grow in Albania, especially in the southern part of Albania. So it's amazing, and the prices are quite reasonable. So that's a huge factor for me. I'm very attracted to good, healthy, clean food that's not outrageously expensive. The next thing is that Albanians are, in my opinion and in my experience, super, super kind, helpful. And what I appreciate about Albanian people is that they're authentic. And I mean that, if not everyone likes me when I, when I'm walking the streets or greeting people or, doing something goofy, because I can be quite goofy. But, if they're not into my antics, I can tell. And I like that, actually. I think that's cool, and it's no sweat off my back. I mean, I don't lose any sleep, but I do encounter a lot of authentic people, and that's definitely a very cool feature. Something else is landscape. You name it, Albania has it. It's a small country packed with a very interesting, beautiful, diverse landscape: mountains, rivers, streams, forests, beaches, the sea. I mean, you name it, you have it here. Okay, so that's huge for me. I love a diverse landscape. I mean, that's why I was in Kyrgyzstan for 2 years. I mean, I love mountains, and it's just incredibly beautiful. Even from your apartment, you're really like you're immersed in the nature, right? Here, I can see the Ionian Sea. I can see the Greek islands. Corfu is very close to Saranda, and it has an international airport actually. So there's a ferry service from Saranda to Corfu, and it's year round. So you can travel. I mean, you can get to other parts of Europe and other international destinations by from here. So it's convenient. It is convenient. Okay, next thing is a fascinating history. And I am by no means an expert on Albanian history. Am I intrigued and interested in knowing more? Yes, absolutely. So it's another reason I'm here is like the culture, the society, the history is interesting. Okay, the language is extremely cool. I think Albanian is a super underrated language. It's I love the sound of it. I love to speak it, and Albanians are getting a kick out of it. I mean, it's fun. It's a super fun way to engage with locals, and they're very appreciative. Like it's a connection tool. I use language as a connection tool. It's respect. For me, the first thing is to respect the people, the local people, wherever I am. It's always about respect. Okay, Albania still possesses old world charm, and that's also huge for me. Okay, if you go to when you travel to any Albanian town, village, city, wherever you are, there are elements of the old world. Okay, whether it be architecture, it's usually architecture, but yeah, it takes you back in time, and it makes you feel like you're not in this hectic, chaotic, rat race kind of deal. And so for me, this is a big attraction. I like it. I like it a lot. And just the last thing I want to mention is I am experiencing an overall higher quality of life in a country like Albania. The same thing happened to me in Kyrgyzstan. So I plan to live and explore in 3 different regions. So it's Central Asia, it's Kafkaz, which is, I guess, southern Russia, but there are, Georgia, Armenia, Azerbaijan. Those countries I'm very, very interested in spending time in. I spent quite a bit of time in Georgia, but I want to explore other areas, other places in that region, Kafkaz, and the Balkans. So Albania is considered to be the Balkans. Now, something that is amazing is that Americans can come to Albania and stay for 365 days for 1 year without a visa. All you need is your passport to enter, and you can stay for 1 year. Okay, so guys, just if you have any questions, if you have any thoughts you'd like to share, please do it. I'm going to continue this series. I have some videos already labeled Simple Living Nomad, and the content is quite similar. It's going to be tips and traveling tips. A lot of it is geared towards digital nomads because that's what I am and that's what I have been for some time. So the things I want to talk about will be beneficial to people who are living this type of lifestyle. But in general, these are just travel tips, travel ideas. And that's it. So please share your ideas, and I hope some of mine can benefit you. Okay. Ciao. Miropavshim.